Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the box now, number 68. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A high fastball is in there and set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Correa calls for it. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Conforto, a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mets go down 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
George Springer.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Altuve, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. There goes Altuve. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. Count now, a ball and a strike. Verlander sets his sights. 1-1 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
No one out with a runner at second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Gurriel brings it in, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching stab, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Popped him up. Altuve is calling for it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, David.
Now to the
Wright.
plate, the Mets DH, David Wright, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa.
Now for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nimmo in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Fouled off. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead run's up to second now with only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Tyler White will bat next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Verlander gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Correa over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still nothing. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Reined in, and there's one down now.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, number 68 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 68.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. From the stretch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Two and two. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Todd Frazier waits on deck. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Bregman is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he fouls this one off. Try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, You don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Julius.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Gurriel, 33 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Correa at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. One left for Houston through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, David Wright. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change is cut on and missed, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now a ball line softly here toward the right side, but foul. The 3-1 to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's catcher number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. McCann bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up, still zip zip. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, number 68. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.